Hey, traders, welcome to stream. Can y'all hear me? I think we're good. So, just looking at your favorite coin ever, where, man, we were close to what was discussed yesterday as the possibility, right? The engulfing candle, but not good enough where if you want this Rising 3 methods to be confirmed today in less than an hour, so you're running out of time, it needs to be a close around $30,700 plus. So, what's up, Neil, man?
Neil tipped $25. Stock dollar INTT.
All right, we'll look at INTT. Thank you, dude. Yeah, sure. Out the gate. We'll look at it, man. Some of the stocks, man, they've been doing really well. Some had been still setting up for better prices. Man, Baba made it back. Let's go, dudes. We're not out yet. UA, not dead yet. And the cruise lines and the airlines just went berserk. We're going to look at them today. But, you know, just this is how close you are to an insane markup. $5,000 plus move. That's how close you are to it. So just stay optimistic if you like Bitcoin, or if you watch this stream for Bitcoin, because I mean, the stream's about TA and trading, not just Bitcoin. But I'm excited, definitely excited up here. If there's no selling, the trend's okay, and you're at resistance. All right, so knock out Ethereum real quick, and no movement, just range bound since that fateful date on June 21st, the breakout of the wedge. And not broken out, not really on breakout watch yet. You need to be testing around $2,000 to be saying breakout watch. But you know what happens if Bitcoin really breaks out, then Ethereum's gonna go on breakout watch and gonna go test 2043, which I think would probably be the target. Though there is maybe a little bit of hidden bearish divergence here from a high and a slightly lower high with higher levels on the histogram. I have not really detoured. No movement yet, no price action. And the way Bitcoin looks, man, you are possibly setting up for higher prices. Okay. BNB up 0.64%. Terrible. Just garbage. No matter what. I mean, it just doesn't matter. It's the only way BNB is safe is if Bitcoin pumps, and if Bitcoin pumps, it's just this route. I don't know how high the route is going to take you. Even with Bitcoin going to 40K, I mean, BNB would probably still end up at lower highs than the previous highs anyway. I'm just not really convinced, and I don't care if it rallies higher, because guess what? If BNB is rallying, there are probably a lot more assets out there that are outperforming BNB going higher. So, comp's up 17% today. My God, altcoins are kind of catching these whack-a-mole random bids. You got XLM up 11%. ONT up 11%. Yeah, so some bids coming in, and that's going to continue. If Bitcoin breaks out, dude, there's so much of this that can happen, all right? So XRP just still unable to break any resistance. Still waiting for 50 cents to be broken. It just hasn't yet. I don't know. It's all good. Higher lows. One of your better looking cryptos. Just needs some price action now for upside. I mean, you can't just fail like this. This is up thrust, back test, up thrust stuff. Not really great looking with the data, but still in the uptrend. Okay, just knocking those out real fast for you. So we can look at comp. Crazy, man. I mean, absolutely insane. Like that's like the level of levels. This was an all-time low, and all the bids came in, but still not even making a higher high yet, right? From the previous highs. That's really important. You know, you want to see a higher high. So that means more work to be. I mean, comp's got to get above $47, and you're at 41.76. So it hasn't even happened yet. So could be maybe like a type 2 return of the harmonic. There was no divergence on the rally. There doesn't have to be. It's just you would prefer it. You would prefer a second test, right? A double bottom, whatever. I'm just looking at it because it's a gainer. I mean, like, you know, just because I look at some assets that are up percentage points doesn't mean that, oh, it made sense and TO was respected. I mean, look, you know, looks like people bought ONT from that December low. Not making higher highs, just... But back above 19 cents, which I think is an all-time low. Wow, look where you are. You're right at that support from 2020, years ago. Let me know when my camera inevitably freezes. XLM. My God, man, they did it. They actually did it. That's insane, dude. Like, they just kill these assets and then they're so dead that, look, I mean, an alternate bat or something. 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's almost like 3 Rising Valleys stuff. There was bullish divergence on this one's MACD, not the RSI. All right, from this low here to the lowest low, yeah, in the end. All right, pump it, dude. I mean, it's great news. Like, anything below 10 cents is terrible. And you almost went to the next target. You almost went to 7 cents, but just front. You went to 7.4 cents. So in the same centile, but you didn't see 7.2, what was it, 7.3 cents. Wow. You were 1/10 of a penny off hitting support and then just V-shaping at your highest levels since April 20th.
Is that a joint?
Okay. What about KSN that just had been devastated? It was such a sick trade setup. Or, you know, like the whole argument for a reversal was impeccable back in January, and it happened, but then just who cares after it happened? It just right back to the all-time lows, went to all-time lows this month and is, you know, up 5.5%. So at the basement. Okay. That's kind of what you got on the altcoins. Bitcoin Cash still up today. Stupid, dude. Working on the highest daily candle close since May 10th again of last year. Crazy, man. Crazy stuff. This is all part of the bamboozling they did 2 weeks ago, right? Where it was over virtually government's going to ban crypto. Then all of a sudden, just the turnaround, right? Just exchanges getting sued. Then every institution that was traditional is all in crypto now. Okay. God, man. Is the audio... Dude, I'm telling you, what to just do with music? I just never know. It's normally too loud. It's normally disruptive. Okay. All right, that's crypto, man. Let's look at Chainlink because Chainlink had a false bearish breakdown as well. Yep. Anything above 530 is okay. All right. Not even that concerned. Okay, here's your S&P 500. The bids came back in, man. There's a gap to fill at 4,400. No back test. You're just in limbo, man. Like, you look at an index fund that is not at a support or resistance. It's just kind of like, great. There was bearish divergence, but it doesn't matter, I guess. Index fund. All right. Dow Jones. Same thing. Wow. Maybe 33.7 is being support now. There's bearish divergence, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, man. That level is being regarded as support for the first time. Like, since when? When has it ever actually successfully been regarded as support? Never really. Okay, all right. So all I can tell you about this is what was once resistance support is being regarded as support with a bullish engulfing candle today. Nice. Not bad. And then all, you know, the tech came bouncing back today. And dude, you ain't stopping this. You ain't stopping this. 14,171, I guess. That was it, dude. Is that really it? Like, oh my God, we had a few days of down, barely. I think it's just the fact that the US dollar is going to be demolished. And it's not, we're not talking, I'm just talking about your purchasing power is screwed. The cost of everything you consume or you can buy on Amazon or whatever at Lowe's, it's going to continue to skyrocket in price. So if you're not in on assets that are appreciating in value like this, you won't be able to afford all the things you consume soon. Give it a couple of years, you're screwed. So it's participate and keep up with inflation, or don't participate, sit cash, and just be poor. You're going to be really poor in the next couple of years. Yeah, if you aren't now. Nice to see the Russell 2000 bounce as well. After the whacked out price action, above the 200-day moving average, which is good, but got to break 188. That's the big number. Break 188, and then you got to go to 200 and break that too. So there's just so much work to be done. Pretty neutral, but all right, cool. There's opportunity on individual stocks. Index funds are tough, man. We're going through it, man. Going through the motions today, knocking it out. Gold continuing to, not do well. And I mean, you would think there's lower to go. You're now below the 2011 all-time high. You're below it. Wait, yeah. Sorry, the data wasn't loading. There it is. The evidence. Yeah, gold. Ugh. I mean, you think, oh, that should be good too, right? With what I just said, like, maybe not. Doesn't have to be. This is a suppressed, manipulated market on paper. It just is. And it doesn't matter how. I mean, it'll keep going. If it keeps dipping, it's gonna pivot probably higher than the February low. So what are you worried about? You're in an uptrend. It's all good. So far, the drawdown hasn't been very bad. Silver, he's back testing the resistance as resistance today. Got to get back above that. But hey, it could end up being a dragon, right? Got to get above $23. Have an alert set up. Okay. Natural gas. One that has a technical argument for upside. On the new day, it's up 1.5%. No big deal. Soon you'd think we'd be at $3 and then $4. Yeah, people coming back from the woodworks. That's good. Whatever. Picked a good day, a non-crazy day. Every single day is not crazy for the past 2 years. So, commodities didn't really do well today. Wheat down 5%. Dang, man. Wheat futures still in that downtrend after a real nice short squeeze. Look at the 200-day moving average being regarded as resistance. Remember, you were downtrending. You just are, and that's not changed. Wheat futures, and then we can look at corn futures. Man, that's a bear shark. Wow, that's a really nice bear shark. Bearish and golden candle, lowest daily close since June 14th. That's perfect TA right there, isn't it? Or TA respect, where a supply line from history has been regarded as a supply line. That's where supply was, so that's where the reversal occurred, and it all happened at an 88% retrace. So that's really cool, man. That's sick. Look at that, man. That's what you're talking about. And if you could even believe it, 666 is a key inflection point from history. Well, at least from June of 2022. I thought it went further back than that. Oh, it does. I'm stupid. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, look. 2011. That's a real level. It's been a support and a resistance. So it's doing it again. The convergence of a down-sloping resistance, a horizontal line resistance, and an 88% retrace, which is the completion of a bearish shark. That's pretty amazing. Below the 200-day moving average, downtrend continues on corn futures. Soybeans down 2%. Well, this one's bad. And I mean, it's at support, but will support hold? This is the second test now. Bearish engulfing. Ooh, in the bearish control zone, negative momentum building. I mean, anything's possible, but there's no edge yet. Nothing implies. Sellers are exhausted at the support. If it holds, great. If it doesn't, you know it's going to $1,200. No, a lot of downside here. This is a trend, bearish trend. Remember the rising wedge that played out like the Jesus? Okay, we'll get ready for lower prices. It looks like the food commodities, most of them, a lot of them anyway, are not looking good. The trend reversed a year ago, and you're still in that trend, prevailing downtrend. All right. Cool story, bro. Let's look at orange juice that just cannot be stopped, just only higher lows. It's like 3 rising valleys, psycho, insane, 3 rising valleys at all-time highs. Like what? Only higher lows. Orange juice. It is the this isn't on Time magazine cover one day. I don't know what to tell you, man. The chart that makes all their charts look stupid. OJ. All right, let's get down to brass tacks. Dude, Carvana was up 16% today. 16. Oh, it does that every day though. Yeah, Carvana, man. Reversal, but you're at an inflection point. Look, from yeah, that's real. 2017 peak. Such a real level. You broke it though. You've re-broken out. So you could be headed to 29.41. That'll be the next target. This is going to continue. Down 2% after hours. All right. CCL. This is incredible. All right. Trade set up. Headed for target number 3. Filled a gap today. But man, to get back above 1485, that's serious stuff. Is that it? No, yeah. Look, 1485 was like defended today. 2008 low. So anonymous, man. Thanks for the merchandise purchase. The harmonic poster. Thank you, dude. Supporting the channel. Oh, look, Eric posted a good review on Carvana, so it pumped the stock price. Nice, dude. Good job, dude. That's big time, man. 2008, you're back above it with violent price action today. Up 9% roughly. What up? Almost a Marabazoo. Crazy, dude. The classic accumulation strikes again. That's almost what orange juice looks like in a continuation form. Stupid. Delta Airlines. Jesus candle. Yep, that's a Jesus candle. That's like a mega breakout candle, right? Look back. The old high from 2014. Broken. I get it though. This could be, you know, you're at this 2021 and 2022 peak. They reversed there. So if you get follow through, you got a $51 target. Nothing's changed. But what a freaking glorious spring back test breakout. This is what TA is about. Very nice. Things turned around. Man, that guy who delivered my gun safe. I tried to tip him. He's like, give me financial advice. I'm like, dude, I don't give financial advice. I'm like, dude, airlines and cruise companies. Feel good about that at least, man. Okay, like that was like the day or two after posting that CCL setup. NCLH, Norwegian Cruise Line Holdings at the resistance of this channel. It's been confined in for over a year. Beautiful M shape completed. All right, take me to 24.48. Break this like a joke. Let this be the major reversal. Go fill some gaps up at 46 bucks if you could believe it. American Airlines up 5.5%. Very nice. Good day today. Very good day. Highest daily candle close on American Airlines since May 31st. Tindy's printing. And all it is, man, is pattern recognition at the right contextual areas. Gotta love it. Just looking through some of these winter. Look at this, man. Unbelievable. Applied Materials. Buyers defended the support. It was over for the bears. And now you've run up and you made your highest daily candle close, good God, since January. And that's a big resistance. You can look left and see it. Wow, April 2021. You're at it. You're just blasting through it. Look how this divergence didn't do jack. Well, Tesla recovered. Not all the way, but it was up some. But after up 3.8%, but after hours down 1.2%. So just looking at it because everyone loves Tesla. Okay. No significant development or anything. Expedia buyers defended this level. And it's part of the whole, I mean, that's crazy, right? I mean, look, it's a level from history. Look how real it is, like a high and a low. And then that's just some nice symmetry, right? I mean, left shoulder head, right shoulder could be interpreted as well. It could be a range, spring back test, whatever, accumulation. Do you think, I mean, like the way travel and leisure and entertainment looking, Expedia could be in for a nice summer. Oh, no, a failed bearish breakdown, and then buyers confirmed that it was a failed bearish breakdown with a successful test of support as support again. Nice. Square, another one of those like Expedia in ways, like price action correlating to a key inflection point from history in a very, very positive way that we look for, that we want, right? Actionable stuff, and it's doing fine. It's gonna oscillate in price, eventually $83, $90.
Yo, Mitch, can we look at RBLX?
What's up, Jesus Christ, man? Thanks so much. Yeah, we'll look at RBLX. Thank you, dude. 15. Okay, even Banks had a good day today. Caesar, pretty neutral, but man, still above that 200. And all you have to do is break $50 to $54, and you're going to the common retrace zone. Easy. Just looking through these, Nvidia, yeah, had a good day today, but yeah, it's down. I mean, yep, 3% up today, and then after hours down 3% because insider selling or whatever. All right. Remember, bearish divergence. Definitely from the 4 hour to the daily, bearish divergence on Nvidia. So if it was respected, down next, but performance might be terrible. All right. And FLT, something else, right? Broke out. I mean, it broke out, man. Look at that. Back from February 2020, getting that break. And only after some really nice price action at a key level, failure breakdown, virtually back testing it. And then another nice back test of a demand line going back to 2016. We're doing this. This is great. FLT. AMD. It was up, and now it's down, right? It gave back all the gains after hours. Up 2.68% today, and then after hours down 2.69%. What a run. What a run it's been on. Lows broke out today. Let's go, dude. Massive breakout today of an ascending triangle pattern. Confirmed. Not even overbought. But this has been a long time coming. You know, the drawdown, then the harmonic and the break of the supply line, and then just the sell wall with only higher lows, accumulation. And you think 255 target eventually. This is big time, man. Big time development on lows today. Shake Shack, that's been brilliant. Flirting with his 52-week highs. But you know, it's trying to get against levels. I mean, this is not a joke. 2015 and 2020 highs. You got to break that. You got to 96.71, maybe even $100. All right, nice day today. Just looking through some of these, right? Intel, good day. Right, hit 2 of the 3 trade setup targets, and just pivoting. You got to break $35 though. That's the big area, massive area on Intel. It goes even further back. Good God, there's no one's gonna stop TMHC. Dude, it's just gonna go forever. This is like the most insane dragon I've ever seen. It was too textbook, and then it was just gone. Look, you can't even see it all. It's insane. Is it at I think it exceeded a 1618. We did. Ball land. I mean, if you want a 2618, it's at 5978. So far away. It's crazy, dude. Oh, Micron, good day. All the tech, semiconductors down after hours. You got to wonder what this will turn into. Is it an engulfing candle? It was a second back test of the breakout of the ascending triangle. So, I mean, if this is a confirmation low, way higher, but you can if NVIDIA dumps. I don't know. But that's some good price action. Levels that were always resistance have now become support twice. Locally. That's good.
At least it's just a 2x leveraged ETF today and not a 50x like some of the crypto exchanges. Cheers and gracias, golden drock on me.
What's up, Andrew? It is a vague pronoun. Yeah, vague pronoun, dude. Thank you, man. So we're just going through. We're just scrolling through stuff, you know, pin gaming, entertainment, leisure. Maybe it's good. I wonder if you're double bottoming here. And nowhere though. There's like maybe one high from 2018. It's not a real good spot, but the divergence on pin gaming is insanely good. Look at how pretty this is. There was an engulfing candle yesterday, and you got fall through today. It's very interesting. What do y'all think about pin gaming with all the seller exhaustion? But the problem is, like, you got to get back above 26.66, 28, 23. Just back test it as resistance. So technically a pretty terrible spot, but locally some pretty good indication that maybe up next, not down. If it goes up, you got to start making higher highs at some point, man. Is it a wedge or is it just a channel? It's more so like a channel, right? You could maybe try to paint it as a wedge, but there's just levels that I would feel more comfortable with pin above than below. Here's Alibaba. That's safe. We did it, chat. Jesus challenge for Alibaba. Closing back above the level of all levels that makes this very actionable and low risk for long. That's all they could do. That's all. That should tell you maybe something, and maybe I'm wrong here. But remember, last week, the CEO stepped down, and the price plummeted from those highs. The highest highs you'd seen in months. And that was it. That was it. Already back above the level of all levels. So I think sellers are running out. That they do not. There's too much demand. Not enough supply. Whatever. That's a very significant development. Any day you get back above 86.75. Why is that an important development? Because if you look left, you understand it's been a major inflection point from history. Look at that back test before going parabolic. Because when the buyers defend this level, historically, it's a really good sign of what's coming next. And after failure from sellers, this is it, man. Like, to own a little bit of this is to be really applying some traditional technical analysis. And that's all it is. You don't have to care about Alibaba being the second largest e-commerce giant in the world. You know, they are the Asian Amazon, so don't even worry about the fundamentals. I'm just talking about technicals, man. Like, if you're not gonna be like, okay, I might take a shot on this. What are you doing? I mean, like, I don't. If you're talking about with technicals, taking a chance. This is what you do. You take chances on assets like this. The fact that you go to the weekly and you can see how good this looks, man, that is something else. To me, anyway. The upside. If you want to know common retrace targets, like we do for literally everything, it's right here. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. So if it made a common retrace, and this will be a position trade. This would be like you're trading the weekly, meaning like you'd be owning this for months. Minimum upside, 82%. Maximum upside potential, 150%. This is it. This is the one. Even if I know it's Chinese, it sucks, but fine. Go find me something in the exact same context, and I will find you an asset that would also be an unbelievably good long. Go hunting. Go hunting for something like just like this. Under Armour. Not dead yet, chat. Not it's so close to death, but not dead. This is the basement of basements. Look, I mean, you understand how crazy this is, right? You have to. You gotta get it. Yeah, I'm just saying. Completed shark from the COVID crash low. This is another one that's just kind of like, yeah, you can go long on all kinds of things, but you're talking about the lowest of lows. This will be it. Under Armour, another one, just beaten down. This is Under Armour. UAA, they're almost the same. Okay, so let's look at Activision, because I bought Activision. Let's go, dude. Why did I buy Activision? There was a reason. There was a hammer of all hammers. The hammer and the defense of a level. The old high from 2018. It was also a high from 2020. It's been support. Okay, Third Valley. It's textbook. I mean, not really because of the island top, but cut that out and just look at it like this. That's so symmetrical, so proportionate to each low. It's textbook in a lot of ways. Beautiful. So, you know, Activision Blizzard, highest price since April 24th. And going for the gap fill. Very, very nice. God, so pretty. Shopify was up today, continuing to meander after all the bearish divergence, still not rolling over. This is exactly what it looks like before it rolls over, but it's not. You got more targets to hit after all the accumulation. Beautiful. Maybe we should just go to the requests and wrap this up early. I don't know. Just going across the markets, man. I mean, besides like, you know, besides like some trade setups going berserk today, like in the airline, cruise, entertainment world, and been not much been going on. So it's like you gotta care about TA. Look at DraftKings, man. Remember this one? This was the dream. This was an NFT. This is an NFT in my opinion. I'm gonna make a holographic DraftKings NFT. The most spectacular trade setup of the year probably. Based on everything we dream of. I had a dream last night about dragons. Like literally, like I swear to God, like it was the most vivid, one of the most vivid dreams I've ever had. It was so awesome. It was like when I was in Biloxi and had that dream about like deep sea diving with Scott Carney and finding the crazy like gems and diamonds and all that stuff. Oh yeah, dude, it was crazy dream. So DraftKings is also something I would dream about. I would fall asleep and I would see a harmonic complete with a type 2 return after a long extended drawdown, and that type 2 return where the pattern completion zone of the harmonic and the type 2 is would be at an old low from history from years ago, and then there would be quadruple bullish divergence. Yes, that's what I would dream of. as a swing trader. Yeah, I would dream of that, and then look at that, and then oh yeah, then I would also later in another dream have it where, you know, it would break out and run really well, and then when it would consolidate, it would just bull flag, and the bull flag would break a key resistance, and you'd run to new highs in a measured move. It's unreal. It's stupid good. Just understand, like, you don't have to know where an asset's going next to make money. All you have to do is know how to identify harmonics, double bottoms, context, divergence, all that. This was all here. Everyone, like a ton of people in our Discord in the Citadel were talking about this. Crypto Lawyer being one of them. And just posting it himself, and it's like, dude, that's it. All right. Up 3% today because Entertainment Leisure, the Kangs, the PEJ. If you want to look at it all combined, not as good, but extremely, I mean, you know the idea here. Buyers defending a key level from history. You cannot argue. 2015, you see it. How many times has been support resistance? A lot. And guess what? Once again, 200-day moving average, demand line, that level from history. Oh, got all defended, then re-broke the supply line, and then that deep retrace on B, the higher low on C, has hyper bullish wave structure. So your eventual target's $45, and I would believe it with what some of these individual entertainment leisure stocks look like. I would believe it. So hotels, casinos, cruise lines, airlines, yeah, the Kang. Rep, I heard about that. Yeah, one of my friends in Chicago sending me pictures, and he said it should clear out in the next few days, but that happened. Now it was New York, now it's Chicago, getting the effects of the forest fires in Canada. Probably man-made, because I don't even get it, man. Like, good God, dude, people like false flagging, trying to make other people look bad. Oh, okay, let's start a bunch of forest fires to push the climate agenda. Let's dress up like Nazis to make other people look bad. I don't understand, dude. It's crazy. This is so bad. Like, the political environment is the most AIDS thing ever. I don't even like found things to do. Like, just don't even. So don't even type about it, because if you type about it, it's gonna get me going, man. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to talk about it. It's so bad. Okay, so let's go to that request. Oh, by the way, look at Procter & Gamble on I don't have totals up, okay? Procter & Gamble, first off, is an insane inverse head and shoulders.
Appreciate all you do. Can you check out Trex? Entered at the bounce at $45 and have some profit taking levels eyed with the fibs, but thought I'd get her opinion on it? 52.00000000 ENJ.
Oh, yeah. What's up, Vulcan, man? We'll look at it. Thank you, dude. Cheers. So you got the Momo shift, but now you got the accumulation. Look at the 200-day moving average regarded to the price. 1, 2, 3. Third low. 2 peaks. 3 low. Oh, God. And then look, the context. It's not just the structure, right? It's this. Hey, double top. It should be over for Procter & Gamble.
MTV Weekly on KuCoin. Big upside if this junk ever pamps. 305.96478345 Doge.
Wow, dude. Engine coin, then Dogecoin. What is this, 2021? Exotic cryptocurrency contributions back to back in moments. That's from different people. I feel like I'm dreaming. Back in the dream world. Thank you, dude. We will look at that for sure. MTV, music, television. It's decentralized. Britney Spears. Cool. Yeah, we'll look. All right. It's the fact that buyers have pushed the price back above an old high from 2020. And then what? What happened yesterday, chat? Look at the formal bullish back test. You see it. There it is. It's now support. And then the fall through today. That's insanely good. That's good stuff for upside. That's a good argument for possibly that. Go test those highs up there. Procter & Gamble. Technical's looking pretty insane right now. And if it fails, great. The stop loss is below 145, right? Because the argument, I just told you the argument for upside, right? Broke it down. Now, if the price in the coming days, weeks, falls below 146, this level, that you see the level, if it falls below it, your argument now is to not own it. Because the argument I just presented would be then invalid. So it's easy to set a stop loss up and let it ride, and I think a target would be 164 eventually. That's it. That's Procter & Gamble at doing some really good stuff here. Sorry, I should have had total up. How embarrassing. I don't know, man. I was scanning on the other screen today, so these things happen. Okay, here it is. Here is the totals.
I like turtles. I like turtles.
Good.
All right. Nothing's changed, right? It's like crypto, man. Like, it's not every day. It's not about crypto. Some days it is. Barely. It's barely about crypto ever anymore. But we cover it. And the good news is Bitcoin is so close to a breakout that I feel confident saying there's going to be a day in the coming couple weeks, within the next couple weeks, right? It could be tomorrow, where there's probably going to be a spaceship stream, something insane. You're going to wake up and it's going to be nuts. That's how close we are. In just every day, I don't know, man. I say, you see the flip, right? That's composite operator. You saw the flip, and we're this close to a break, 31K. So you're about $400 away from the biggest breakout you could even smell for $10,000. I mean, like, the hard target above 31K is 40K. You wouldn't even believe it when it gets there in 3 days. Just kidding, but it could be violent. Okay, let's let's see here. It was in it, Neil. In it. Intest Corporation. Well, you know, looking at something like this, you know what I'm gonna say.
Bueller.
Incredible. I mean, electronic equipments. That's tech. Broke. Oh, it's at all-time highs every day. Exceeding the 1.618. That's what it was. It was oscillating right there. Broke that. Highest daily candle close ever today. Bullish Mara Bazoo virtually today. Unreal. If you want a 2618, that's all I can give you. A major one's 3730. This one, like, you know, when you request something like this. Oh, there goes my webcam. Good thing no one even noticed. Stupid webcam. I don't know. I think like my motherboard's having problems, man. All right, so I was doing this. What do you do when someone requests this? There's not much to do. Talk about levels. There's no actionable trade. There's no way to manage risk. It's just kind of crazy. It's crazy up here in the stratosphere, up 9.5%. Not overbought. Nice stuff, dude. I just wish I could spend more time on it. I can't when there's not much to talk about. Give me a DraftKings before it mooned, right? Because people did that. Give me ones like CCL before they moon, Google before it moons, Shop before it moons, NCLH, Snack, or what is it? Snap? Oh, no, the burger place. My God, what if we just looked at it? Give me something. Show one like. Remember, unless it's something we had already identified, we want to be looking at assets that are on the tail end of their consolidation phase. That's always the best request. Why? Because normally when an asset is at the tail end of a consolidation phase, we can identify an actionable entry, stop loss, and equitable take profits for upside. That's it. All right, RBLX. Daniel, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. No, I mean, people requested this stuff, so this looks great. Remember how Roblox started, and anything above, you know, it's anything above $36 is safe. I think, like, if you were trying to long this, which, you know, type 2 could always happen. But if you liked it, stop loss below 36 bucks. I think that's how you would play it if you had to. That's the level. Right, I mean, like, if you're talking about a harmonic and aggressive targeting for harmonics, A and C are targets, so it already hit C. Yeah, we looked at this like last week. It's up 6.66%. Exorcism Jesus Chimes.
Look here. Look, listen.
Above the 200. I mean, if it stays above $36 long enough, probably going to mark up to probably $53 to test A. I would say a peak from 2022. Well, that's your target, above $36. Your upside potential is eventually 25 to 26%. When you fall below $36, chances are you're going back down to $25.50. That's why you don't want to own RBLX below 36, but above it, you're okay. That's what you're asking about for a health test of a chart that's not really at an actionable area based on traditional, you know, stuff. That's the only thing I can tell you, the levels. Okay, next request on the list was ice cream. It's ice cream. Oh yeah, Andrew, you're talking about IT. Yeah, Gartner Incorporate. You could just say Gartner, dude. I always say Gartner because if I type in IT, how do I find that again on Discord? It's gonna pull up every IT that exists, right? So I'm just excited about Bitcoin and what's possibly happening. Oh my God, Trex! What a great request, Viva Vulcan. A little late, unfortunately. But dude, oh my God! Like, I have all this data here. Think about it. All right, chat. This is what you request. This is where you look for longs. Not only is this a completed shark pattern, I didn't even plot the shark. Okay, it is everything happening like locally. It's stupid good. Wow, dude. Just wow. Yep, this would have been a trade setup if I'd have had it on my watch list, but someone requested it. Look, okay. So you always want to look at an asset completing an 886 like this. Okay, an 88% retrace, 88% sale on an asset from a low from COVID crash to the highest side of the mania. Okay, so where did it bottom out at? Just a key inflection point from 2018. All right, but it's not just that. This is a 3 rising valleys. It's confirmed. This is stupid good. So at these harmonic completion zones on dailies, these big ones, you're looking for inverse head and shoulders or classic accumulation. Guess what? It's like Shopify. This is brilliant. And the spring back test on the second low from March was another great entry level. But it's at this point, you know, starting to take off now. Classic accumulation after an 88% retrace. This is dream stuff. This is what dreams are made of. This is my purpose. This is why I exist, to help people understand this. Because it's just going to keep happening over and over and over on all these different assets across all the markets over all the years. It's going to keep coming. You just keep learning how to identify this stuff, man. You can take longs, and the longs can take months to play out, like Google. But they do. All right, so what does that mean? Common retrace time. Where's this asset headed? Well, common retraces. $77 to 101. Wow, it's a lot of upside. You're just today. Jesus chimes again. Breaking the 23% retrace. You tested it for the first time, May 9th, and failed to put in that third rally. And then another rally, and today breaking it. Breaking that 236 is not a joke, man. Okay, so your upside potential on TRE X, not TRX, but TREX, the rich man's Tron. 21.
Mitch can take a look at VNO. Thanks.
So Golden Knight, yeah, we'll do that, man. Thank you. Cheers. So we got 21 to 60% upside on the Trex company. This is beautiful. Spring, back test to spring, all happening at an 886. Really, really good. Dime piece. Hot girl. Yes. So hot, I've lost IQ points because I'm trying to come to. Wow. Unbelievable. Okay, Trex, the dream. This is a dream stock. Yep. And it's not because it's Trex, it's just the structural developments and at the right contextual areas. It's unbelievable, man. Wow. Never gonna get over this stuff ever. Just wow. Okay, moving on. So happy. Stuff like this, requests like this make me really happy, you know. But even though we already looked at it, so he might have requested it before. But what a day today. All right, MTV, and now we're slipping back into the S coins. Oh boy. Oh god. Dude. Can't I get you. You're like, it's an M shape completing. Yeah. M shape completing and down 2.5%, was down like 7% today or something stupid before it rallied. I can identify an M shape, but what's the context? It's garbage. It's just really bad. I don't know. You're just not really at a good level. I have to go looking left, maybe. Okay, what's up here? All right, so are we gonna really play around with a level from history? Okay. Candle high close, scam wicks. All right, so that's the level that it seems like is attempting to be defended. Look at that! Wow, that's crazy. It's like a Gartley, right? It's like a bullish Gartley. Almost maybe a perfect one. 786. I don't know if it's an 886. Let's see. 618 on B. It's too deep. It's like a 68% retrace. That's too deep. So it's not even really a not really a formal harmonic, but it's an M shape. I mean, it's just informal. 886. Too deep on B. And kind of too shallow on the B to C Fibonacci extension. If you look, man, you requested it, so it's like he says this big upside if it ever pumps. If you were going to strategize, your stop loss would probably just be below the pivot at this point. All right, the June 17 low, 8474. You would cut your losses and move on with your day, because I think if it doesn't hold that, it's going so much lower, like to stupid 2800. That's all you can do here, man. I'd be hitting space bar. It's just not quite enough. It's an S coin, but yeah, I'm trying. I'm doing all I can for you to try to put something together. That's it. It's type 1 anyway. It's not even type 2. But yeah, there was like bullish divergence turning into hidden bearish divergence almost immediately. Look, classic bullish into hidden bearish. Okay, new day, chat. We did it. Jesus chimes. Dang it. We didn't make it, did we? No, Rob, we failed. That sucks, dude. Let's go back to Bitcoin before we get the rest of the requests. Just, that's what we did at the top of the hour. Yeah, well, the dream we had just yesterday, right? Not the dragons. Not actual real dragons in my face. The one dragon that freaked me out actually teleported because I was like scared of the dragon. Because I killed a dragon and then I was like in a castle somehow, a castle setting, and like this dragon woke up from around the corner and I saw it and I was just like, oh my god. And I was like, I'm out of here. I gotta teleport out of here. And as I'm about to teleport out, the dragon like rears his head around the wall and looks at me, and it just like I can't even believe I remember it. Oh man. Well, I think it's like as soon as I woke up, I started typing to somebody about it. So when you want to remember a good dream, just start as soon as you wake up, type about it or talk about it, whatever. Anyway, so we didn't quite get, we were this close to the rising 3 methods, but good news, it almost is. I mean, it's like that. It's so close that someone out there could be like, it is. And other people be like, yeah, maybe it is. All right, max bidding. It's that close. All right, good news, bullish engulfing candle confirmed on the daily. I wouldn't say that's bad. Anytime you back test a level that you cannot argue with, it is a real level where Bitcoin has pivoted twice in 2021 and gone insanely higher. Market participants just yesterday, for the first time, back tested that level successfully. Today, engulfing. Those are not bad things. Despite what happens today and onward, these are good things that have happened in the past 48 hours. Great stuff. What's up, Jay?
ODFL for the sake of sake.
ODFL, we'll go. For the sake of sake. Or for the sake of sake. Or for the sake of sake. Sure. Thank you, Jay. 3-day? Yeah, we'll look at 3-day. On the corn. We have 2 days. Oh my god, dude. This is like 3-day. I could only use my imagination of how this is going to end, and it could be really good. Dude, I'm telling you, it could be insane. This could be it, man. We're that close. I hope people realize how close you are to it. I can't believe it. Bitcoin's up $5,000 in like 3 days. We have the most concurrent viewers we've had in a year or whatever. Like that. That's how close we are. I hope you understand why. These are not my opinions. This is price action. You will get the same price action above 31K as you've gotten in the past. Most likely. Back with the 3-day 200 some moving average. Not overbought, but in the bullish control zone. 63. Perfect conditions for upside. It's crazy, man. In a positive way, it's crazy. Bullish convergence really on the histogram on the daily. That was good, man. That's solid. Ethereum's okay too. It's just not as good. There's a lot of work for Ethereum. What's up, Demean?
Peg, please. I see 3 rising valleys and a dragon with a successful backtest of the spine. Upside target ATEH?
It's the dragon. We'll look at it. The peg. We looked at the peg. We'll look at the peg too. All right, let's get back to these requests. Since we looked at the corn at the top of the hour, that's what we do. Total always on the screen. Just a range, a lot of higher lows. 200 moving average defended, but so much work to be done to make a higher high. All right. CTXR for J. Sidious Pharmaceuticals, oh boy. Bearish engulfing candle today. I get you though, man. I get kind of what's going on, man. Okay, interesting. All right, let's. I've not been here before, so let's just kind of do a little fact finding with the. Okay, you can clearly see the inflection at 86 to 94 cents. That's just undeniable. It's just so real. Countless touches there, all over the place over years. 5+ years. Sorry. that's some pretty nice stuff actually, right? Confirmed a bottom. Sellers, they did a really good job of breaking the support, but guess what happened? There was no follow through and immediate rejection, and then pretty much what happened was the spring back test. What was once always the support from history was pretty much reconfirmed as support again March 20th. And now a higher high, and now a higher low. And yes, requesting this because it is all, like, legit, really is. And the context is good too. We just talked about that's the context. This is a 3 rising valleys. Jay, nice job, man. Viva Vulcan and Jay today. Wow, I really appreciate that. Those are some nice contributions to the stream. Not just, you know, crowdsourcing, but dude, this is beautiful. It may fail. We understand that. We understand this is a game of probabilities, not, oh, it's certainty, and if it fails, then TA's fake. That's bullcrap. Play the numbers game. Help your chances when you play it over time, right? When you're always looking for patterns to develop at ice lines from history from years ago, and this one did. Higher lows represent more market participants than before, and then you have the second peak here, which is the confirmation line of the potential 3 rising valleys. So a breakout of this, what would confirm the 3 rising valleys, would be a break of $1.71. So you're a little far off. You're kind of in this limbo where it's tough. Where how do you strategize the stop loss in this situation? If you're wanting to go long, because I get it, it's down 5.51% today, and it's only a 1.3 million volume. So you still meet the criteria. So do you stop loss below 105, or do you stop loss below 86, 83 cents? Man, you could get destroyed if you had a stop loss down there and you took on those losses. I mean, at this point, I don't really like the fact that I'd have to be like, okay, your stop loss is just below this third low from me, because you're still safe, actually, technically above that level, because it could come down to 94 cents, back test that and run again. But like, if you're talking about just pattern trading, this third valley that's been put in, okay, we would probably measure move it 3 to 1 or 3 to 1. Oh my god, that's so crazy. Look at this peak. There is this one peak from June of 2020, and it's been a peak again in 2022. That's your target. So that's your first target if you were to trade it this way, where you were just like, all right, the third valley's there. You feel confident of that. There was hidden bullish divergence even on the third low, which is great. Play it like that. And then, you know, you got targets above that. Let's see. Probably that. Probably, look, you see a swing low from 2016, a couple in 2017, 18. Look at this, 2018 again. Look at that. Candle open right there, 2021. Yeah, that would be your second target. It's pretty simple. That's the bread and butter. CTXR. If you were going to play it like, if you were going to trade the potential 3 rising valleys, I think that's a decent way to set it up, right? You wanted a what? Did you say anything else? You wanted to hit both spectrums of price ranges on requests. I don't know what you mean on that. I'm just saying, man, this could be a dream, and it's just a trade. It doesn't mean CTXR is gonna be worth 2 craps ever. They don't ever make money. They almost didn't lose money in Q1. They only had like a -1, -2 penny earnings per share. Not bad. Yeah, you had the lowest risk entry was probably going to be this zone support. Okay, that was you missed that. And now the third low, though, you're kind of off of that, but he had a good down day today, so that got you a little bit closer. So you hear me? You understand what I'm saying, where I'm coming from, at least? I mean, like, it's not like perfect. It could have been way more perfect. It could have been like an Amazon, you know, like right there that day. We were able to see the piercing line, and a couple days after, or Shopify buyers defending, and you're just kind of meandering off of it. This is a little bit further along, and it's not at your absolute lowest risk areas. So, okay. Alt YouTube account for uploads, bro. Get off the 5-minute chart, dude. What? Bitcoin being down $82 never warrants someone saying Bitcoin dumping, dude. That's Moonboy talk. All right, VNO for Golden Knight. Vornado, oh yeah, Vornado that was getting destroyed, never quite hit that real support, and it's bounced, man. Vornado, right? Long-term downtrend, undeniable. Lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. Two lows got put in, almost like a dragon, right? And it's just rallying and could go all the way to $20. Again, though, I'm just not interested in looking for ones that are like this. Look, yeah, there's your target. There's probably 1977, the swing, the old all-time low from 2009. Oh, it's not even, oh my God, this has so much data. Yeah, that's probably your target, 20 bucks. Oh, okay. Did it bounce off this or? Nope, it didn't bounce off. It literally didn't really bounce off any inflection point. And sometimes it's like that. Yeah, nice couple days. Wow. In 2 days. Not looking good before those 2 days. Jumps in price, 16%. All right. I don't think that warrants any sort of crazy talk or anything about, oh, the trends, you know, it has to happen for a trend reversal, right? You first off have to make higher highs, higher lows. Then you got to take out your previous highs, like from November and last year and February this year. That's a long way off. You got to break about the 2 moving average, $20.
Thanks, Donks May. But I always look at Cove because of the legendary trade in 2020.
Regardless.
Back above a key level with possible hidden div backtest.
Bro, we looked at
Thanks,
that last
man.
week. Something triggered it in my mind to look at that. I think it was like, I don't know, man. So many charts. It's so hard to, like, you know, remember them all. But yeah, I remember Cough, and we looked at it yet last week. And then there was something recently that made me think about that one. Oh, it was DMTR. That we haven't looked at DMTR, and I know, I understand. It was down like 9%, but again, if you're a swing trader, day trader, or a swing trader, position trader, it doesn't matter. Right? Like this one's so dumb. This one's like the dream, right? This one's actually maybe a little better than Cough. Cough didn't have that type 2 return like this one did. Like, what are you worried about? I mean, it's like fine. Yeah, had a down day. A little bit of hidden bearish divergence came in, maybe. Yeah, like some Class C hidden bearish divergence. That's fine. Give me a higher low, whatever. I don't care. Go down to 38 cents for a better entry. Wow. So good. Sweet, J, man. Well, I mean, do you think all I can do is provide you with the data at hand, and I'm just here to help, you know, as well as I can. And if I can't help, hey, whatever. I'm sure there are people out there that can help, you know. I just do my best, and I sleep really well at night because I know that's all I can do is my best. Even if it's not good enough for others, it might be good enough for some. So, thanks, dude. All right. Was it ODFL for? Wait, was it ODFL? Old Dominion. Mother of God. It's been a minute since I've been on this one. Last time I was here it was downtrending. Oh my God! Look at the breakout and the back test of the breakout. And this is a lot of accumulation too, man. This is higher lows. Uptrend continues. Man, dude, this thing is about to be testing all-time highs. Dude, this is so good. It's like not quite ascending triangle or anything, but my God. Some powerful stuff, man. That's your trend line. That's your little. Like, dude, up 7.39%. Add this to the watch list, man. I'm having my alert set up too. You're above 373 here. Beat. It's like the breakout. Powerful, very, very powerful stuff. And I'm just plotting this trend line now, and you know, in retrospect, because that's kind of probably the way it is now. I wouldn't have plotted it like this without this data, so that's cool. There was divergence, so that's playing out really well. Not much to do besides look at it and say, "Dang, what a good day!" And you are on a collision course. Freight line, huh? Get it? Because freight, you're in a collision course for 373, and you break that. Do you want to target? We can easily target. A major Fibonacci extension would be 412, the 1272 Fib extension. Yep. Looking real good here, man. Things have turned around. A lot of assets. There was a period where things looked really bad, but then like about 2 months now, 6 weeks to 2 months now have gone by, and these new higher lows have come in. They pivoted and they've really started taking off. And that's like what it takes. You can't just have an opinion on something and then 6 weeks to 2 months goes by, and then you keep the same opinion with new data that is contradicting your old idea. You have to change. In fact, sometimes, not rarely, but sometimes, there are actual days where that reversal in opinion occurs. I remember it vividly in January. It was like the last week of December, the first week of January. Like my entire demeanor and opinion changed on the way things were. Where it was, oh my God, this is so bad. But then new data presents itself, false bearish breakdowns, and it's like, my God, this might have very good consequence, and there's an edge on some of these coins, on some of these stocks. Things are starting to look pretty good here. So good looking stuff here on Old Dominion, man. Let me add this. Okay, PEG, the peg leg. Public Service Enterprise Group Incorporated Connect. Interesting-ish. Back above the 200 moving average. Interesting. You're at a very interesting level. Mother of God. This could go a couple different... This could go really bad or really good. This like, look, there's this peak from 2019. It's been a peak in 2021 a couple times, and most importantly, recently, a failed breakout once and twice. It's just like an ascending triangle almost. What it's turning into. I mean, you tell me, Larry. It's like a sell wall with higher lows coming in. So there you have it. I mean, that's like legit, right? 2 lows, 2 highs. All right, ascending triangle. And just happens to be the sell wall is this inflection point where if you do break it, you might have a really clean shot of $70. I don't know. I mean, you got $67 there. It'd be tough, but that's where you are in PEG. This is not entertainment and leisure. I don't know, Public Service Enterprise Group. That sounds like a real winner. I already broke a supply line, right? From, you know, look, there was your breakout. I like the higher lows. I like the low, the higher low, now a higher low, consecutive higher lows now. You know, you at least know the breakout point. That's all I can give you is $64 breakout. So have your alert set up on that. If you hear the beep, you know what's happening. Or if you hear the beep where I just set mine, you're breaking out. You're in the midst of breaking out if you hear that. So, all right, the mean. Dragon, you say? Maybe. I don't know. It's not bad, man. It's not. I still think there's, you know, there's probably a zone here to be real, because you have those peaks. Look at these peaks from 2019. You're above that. Yeah, you're back testing that level as support. I mean, sometimes it's like that. Sometimes there are just multiple inflection points, and you're above that. So I guess you're cut off to be safe if you really wanted to be tight and conservative here, below 61.57, right? Because your argument might be to just be long on the asset because it's back testing that level so successfully. Look, so many times. Look, 2022 even. If you hold that, yeah, that's the great way to have a tight stop. If you lose on it, you take on minimal losses and move on with your day to something else. But that might be a way to mess with it. Okay. Pretty beautiful structure, though. I mean, look at it. It's kind of textbookish. Okay. Not bad, man. Pretty quality request. Hey, T-Lac, man. T-Lac, thank you so much for joining the Citadel, man. Your first month here, too. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. And, yeah, there's 100% crowdsource stream, because that's the single best way to support this channel. I mean, you tip on stream and stuff, but if you join the Citadel or the Patreon, you are supporting the team, not just me. So thank you, and the team thanks you as well. We're gonna make it, chat. With requests like this, we're gonna make it, man. If you're not already making it, I mean, for real, dude. Last year was like preserve capital, hands off unless you're short, but everything's bad. And then we finally bottomed out in October. Didn't really know at the time, because I'm not one to call bottoms. But since those few months went by, and then late December was like this major turning point for the whole market. New year, new price action. But over that October to late December, early January period, that is when those consolidation patterns matured, completed, whatever you want to say. And then, like a bat out of heck, they started running, and they're gone. And they've been hitting targets. And it's not over. Right, as you can see, like all big tech now, money's rotating out of some of the tech a little bit and going into some other sectors. And those sectors had been setting up the same effing way tech was setting up 6 months ago. It's beautiful, man. Yeah, Bitcoin on the day down $220. Whatever. All right. Let's go to the next one. Write it down and get wrecked, Andrew. That's right, dude. Teleportation, drag, and connect. All right, salt, cough, Capital One, what's in your wallet? Well, those tendies last year, or 2 years ago, or 3 years ago. My God, time has gone by. Here's the thing, man. I mean, it kind of really is like right-angled, descending, broadening formation stuff. Someone would try to come back at me and be like, no, it is a broadening bottom pattern. Maybe. I can see a sell wall. I can see literally the area. And you just tested it again. So look how important this 106 is, right? Element of P. You see it. The buyers are defending it. Look how they defended it. Look how they defended my boy. A bullish engulfing candle today. Maybe hidden bullish divergence if you catch any follow through. Please, everyone, if you're watching, this level that you cannot deny, it was once resistance. I remember when an asset did something like that and then went berserk after. Look, remember 2018, 2020, and then just do this. Okay, just do this. 2018, 2020, two peaks, right? Remember?
Great stream again tonight, sir. You are outdoing yourself.
Remember this? 2018, 2019. Okay, not 2020. Okay, Amazon, remember? And then remember that time a Japanese candlestick reversal was identified at that level on a back test? It's not quite the same context, but my God, that's pretty similar. high and a high, and then a back test of that break with a gap fill, and then the engulfing candle. Interesting. At least it's a major bank though, so pretty garbage sector. But yeah, I mean, all right. And also, thank you, Anonymous, for the 3s, dude. I mean, I don't know. I just love charts, and I don't know, man. I just like, in whatever. I don't know if I'm outdoing it or not. It's really y'all are making the stream. Look at this. When people request things and they've invested in themselves to be able to identify what I look for. It's not what I look for. How do you think I learned this stuff? You think I made this up? I didn't make any of this up. This is all I studied. I invested in myself for 13 years to try to learn to be able to identify this stuff. Okay, and other people are doing it too, and they're now requesting it be covered on Stream Live, and it's unreal. Some of this stuff. And that was it. That was the last request anyway. So boom, we did it, man. What a stream. It was. I mean, it was fun for me. I never know, like, if it's fun for y'all. But man, Bitcoin, we're this close, chat. We engulfed. We're this close to a spaceship, ungodly hype in the chat stream. We're this close. Don't know what else I can say. I'm so excited for if it does happen. If it doesn't, I had no expectations, so I would not feel any sort of emotional response, nor should you when trading, ever. I do love Bitcoin though. Fundamentally, I believe in Bitcoin, yes. It has nothing to do with technicals at all. Price isn't even relevant to me with Bitcoin. I don't care what price Bitcoin's at. It's great for business if it's at 69K, but again, what it does outside of price doesn't matter. In terms of, like, or I guess the price doesn't matter because of what it does, no matter what the price is. Okay, so.
Greetings, Mitch. Let's take a look at our favorite, Harry Potter Obama Sonic Danny New. Ticker is Bitcoin. Bullish, bullish, bullish.
No, dude, we looked at that before Bitcoin today. That was the first thing we looked at on stream, Anon. Come on, dude, rewind the stream. Kappa, just kidding. Yeah, we'll look at it. Harry Potter. What would this stream be without a Harry Potter Obama coin looking at, you know? Looking at. We'll see here. What do you want, dude? We're looking at 4 hour, higher low. It's kind of 4 hours. Might be psycho. It might be stupid is as stupid does psycho. I mean, could you imagine Harry Potter hits an 886, pulls back, but then ends up putting in a higher low and shows hidden bullish divergence on the 4 hour, and then does this? Gonna be so it would be so insane. I mean, look, again, I've seen it so many times where it looks like it's developing and it doesn't, and it fails. Okay, so like, take it with a grain of salt. But let's say if a pivot's happening, you would continue to lose negative momentum here, and it would be a continuation divergence, and you probably would go test all-time highs at 15.15. So maybe that's in development. It might be a little too early. I think you might need a few more histogram wicks and get closer to neutral to be saying it's really hidden bullish divergence. It's potentially. You can't collapse here. All right, so a little bit more sideways action and losing that negative momo, and you'll be all right probably for maybe 15.15. But other than that, I don't think you're in a strategic area. I mean, it's not really an entry. It might be what the 4 hour is implying.
This is for everyone that doesn't feel like tipping. Respect the TA, y'all. 0.00025338 BTC.
What's up, Rob, man? Thanks for the 774. I appreciate it. I'm sure everyone else does. But, you know, man, dude, it's like everyone's got different financial situations. Look, man, I've never asked you to tip. You don't have to. Like, it's just crowdsourced. You know that. I'm never going to sell out. Never going to accept money, right, from an entity to push it on you, okay? It's just the way it is, man. It's always been like that. 5.5 years. We're going to do it this way and for another 5.5 years if we make it that far. People might stop watching. I don't know. We'll see. That was the point, right? The whole purpose, man. It's like, I feel like my purpose in life is a form of diffusion from traditional education. Right, where education, you're in, you know, especially if it's charts or TA, there's a white screen, there's a boomer with a video camera, and he's like literally drawing on the white screen, you know, for you. Cause you know, and the chart's not really up, and there's no music, there's no pop culture references, there's no memes. There's no Leroy Jenkins, dude. None of that. Like, that stuff is kind of what would keep someone interested. This is because this is extremely dry and can be very, very boring. Like, I get
Some
that.
more Chinese-looking trash, please. ZH on NYSE, Shark?
Yeah, well, look at that. You know, thanks, dude. ZH, God. Yeah, we'll look at it. Sure. So again, the whole point was education is out there. But when I tried learning, I obviously I knew I had that education. I had the access like everyone else does. It's been there for a long time. But there's so much information now that we're like the first generation that's ever existed in the human race where there is far too much information. Before this, there always was never enough information. So we're playing life on hard mode, kind of, a little bit. Where you think, oh, it's easy mode because we have all the information. No, not really. Nope. So I had to, you know, self-taught all this stuff, learning all over the place. But anyway, bringing it all in-house, okay, to a pretty proven methodology of swing trading, position trading, okay? And learn from really smart people that put their life's work into researching this stuff. Again, it's not me. I am a mere conduit from the smart people to you. All right, so this is maybe what I got on ZH. Zihu. So 886, that exceeded it a little bit, went to 100%, and then is bouncing off. It'd be a type 1 anyway. So yeah, one low, the second low doesn't, this is all-time lows, right? This is all happening with all-time lows. So what would be, you know, you probably going to continue up. Eventually, hopefully, you get a 382 here and you come down for a type 2. I'm not saying this is ever going to happen. But if we were going to play the markets, right? That's what we do. We don't let the markets play. Buying now, you're letting the market play you, right? But if you wanted to play the markets, you'd be waiting. You'd put this on your watch list and you forget about it. But you have an alert set up. And if it ever got down to a point where another test, a type 2 return from the May low of 94 cents happened, actionable. It'd be easy to set up a tight stop loss. Nothing to do with it below 89 cents. You'd most likely have classic bullish divergence on the second low, and that'd be a dream. A dream. But you don't have. It's great though that it's bouncing for now. That's the 4 hour. Dang, man. So that might be nice day today, up 8.5%. Mother of God. Yeah, dude, that's a support. It could be a double. It's a double bottom, potential double bottom, but in M shape. Yeah, you may never get the type 2 return. I understand, but I'm on the lower end of risk and stuff, I guess. Yeah, sure. I mean, like upside potential, $2, so it could double from here if it's range bound, kind of, right, a little bit. Thanks, Frankie, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I love the feedback. Thank y'all. Boom, Jay. Boom. Dude, don't even worry about it, man. Like, Crypt Sharknado, don't even worry about it, dude. I mean, if you can, it's great. If not, dude, don't even. It's all good, man. I'm just saying, like, you're in there justifying that you can't or why you can't, dude. It's like, it's all good, man. Whether you do or don't, you know. That's all I'm saying. We're good. I appreciate you as a viewer, man. Like, just watching the stream is crazy good support. All right. Like, I am so grateful for people just watching. And then if you tip, it's like, oh my God, another level. All right, so that was that was the last one. Yeah, we looked at Harry Potter. Butterbeer coin. And Bitcoin just up there, man. This close to the promised land. It could be a confirmation high and we're screwed. It could be a confirmation high and we're screwed and it sells off. But you know what the great news is on Bitcoin? Bitcoin could go as, I mean, it could fall all the way to $25,800 and still be technically fine. Why? Because that, if it's double topping, confirming a top, and a sell-off happens, sell-offs happen all the time on second highs, but what they can turn into, they can manifest into another higher low, and then all of a sudden we have ourselves an accumulation structure, right? An ascending triangle. I mean, these things can happen. There's just so much that can occur, and people would just be heading for the exits on a failed breakout here because it's done, right? They would relent, but depending on the new piece of data, which would be whenever the pivot occurs, will tell us a lot. So you can't even get discouraged if this fails here. If we fail to break out soon, which you are this close to that soon breakout, but don't be discouraged on a pullback. All right. All right. So thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for clipping coupons in the stock market, you know. And thanks for everything. I mean, every day I come here, you know some of y'all are watching, and I'm really grateful y'all do. All right. So I'll be back. Till next time, respect the T. Hey.
Some more Chinese looking trash, please. See?